Yeah, so welcome back to our study, and today we are going into episode 3, which is Java Get Started. And you might recall in the previous lecture, we were talking about Java introduction, and I talked about terms like JVM, I talked about terms like objects, I talked about terms like JDK, and you might be wondering, what do these terms mean? So I'll start with JVM. So JVM, once again, means Java Virtual Machine, and it's a Java virtual computer that runs Java programs. So when you write a Java program, the computer cannot understand it directly. So the Java source code, with the code that you have written, is converted into bytecode. And then the Java virtual machine translates that bytecode into machine code that the operating system of your computer can execute. So it undergoes this flow. It starts with the Java source code, which is your Java code, and then it goes to the compiler. So when you click the run button, it calls the Java compiler called the javac, and that javac compiles this code into bytecode, and then it calls the Java virtual machine, which then converts it to machine code that your computer understands, and then the program runs. So that is the JVM. And its main responsibilities, number one, it executes Java bytecode, and number two, it manages memory for each of the variables. Don't worry, we will look at all these things. And then number three, it performs garbage collection. Number four, it provides security. And number five, it enables platform independence. And then the JDK stands for Java Development Kit. And this is simply a package that contains all the tools needed to develop Java application. Think of it as a toolbox for Java developers. So the JDK contains the JRE, so that's a new term, the Java Runtime Environment. It contains the Java Virtual Machine. So the Java Virtual Machine is located in the Java Runtime environment, and the JDK also has the Java compiler. It has Java, which is the launcher. It has Java doc. It has the debugger and other development tools. So there are also other tools that are found in the JDK, like JBD, the jar for packages of Java applications. There's a lot to go deep inside that. And also, as I talked about the JRE, so the JRE stands for Java Runtime Environment. It is a software package that provides everything you need to run the Java program or the Java application. So think of it as an environment where the Java program executes. And the reason as to why we need the JRE, when a Java program is compiled, it becomes bytecode. So you can call it .class files. So we'll see all this, and the computer cannot understand the bytecode directly. So the JRE provides the necessary components to run the bytecode, including the Java virtual machine. Without the JRE, a Java application cannot run. So that's simply about the JRE. And an object is basically an actual instance of a class. Like you can have a car, which is your class. So a class is mainly like, look at an overall thing. So a car is the overall thing, and then in a car, you know that there are a lot of cars. So my car is an object, like your car. So you might find that there are a lot of Cadillac Escalades, but in the Cadillac Escalades, there's your Cadillac Escalade, which belongs to you. So that is an object. And a class is simply like a skeleton. It's like a blueprint. It's like a skeleton, in that in the skeleton you find many things like the humor, those types of bones. So the types of bones are the objects. So the objects are the ones that make up the class. So I'm so sorry for speaking a lot about that, but I believe you need to know how a Java file works. So we proceed on to our topic of the day, which is Java Get Started. So this is simply preparing you for what is coming ahead, and I hope you're excited. So getting started with Java at W3 schools, you can try Java without installing anything, though I'll show you how to install each and everything you need to run your Java file locally on your machine without using W3 schools. So when we go to Java install, so however, if you want to run Java on your computer, follow the instructions below. So you might have Java installed on your PC. So for our case, we don't have Java installed on the PC, and we are going to do that. We are going to install Java. So basically you come over here and then you type Java download and then you press enter. So it's better to get from the Oracle. So you can see our Oracle, www.oracle.com. So you tap this and you go into the Oracle site. They're the ones who made who own Java right now. And you can see that all the things we talked about, the JDKs, you can see there is a JDK 26, which is the latest. JDK 25, it's having a long time support. So basically long time support means that even though that JDK version is old, it's being supported, in that when they make new changes, they also cater for it. So I prefer JDK 21 since it also has long time support and it's nice. So you tap JDK 21, and for whichever machine you're having, there's Linux, you follow you tap and download whichever package suits your device, Mac OS and Windows. Since I'm having a Windows machine, I'll go for Windows, and I'll go with the 64 installer. So when I tap this, it's going to automatically start the download, and wait for it to finish. And once it finishes downloading, you click on it and then you start the installation process. So I've started the installation process. So they are saying it has already been installed. So would you like to install? Yes, let's go for that. So it's installing once again. So you just click next, and this is where it's going to install. As you can see, C program files, Java, then JDK. So next. So as you can see, it has finished installing, and the next thing we are going to do is to add the path of this JDK to our environment variables, such that we can be able to run and execute our Java code. So you close here, and then you head over to your files, and you head to your PC. So this is where it's going to be stored, and when you go to your PC, you go to program files, and when you go to program files, you can see Java here. So when you see Java, this is the JDK 21 that we wanted, and you go to the bin. So basically this is where the Java is and each and everything. So you come here and copy this, and then you open your start button, and you type the word environment. You see this environment variables, so you open that, and there's this button down here, environment variables, so you click on it. So there's user variables for the user, each and every user I've created. So I don't advise you to go for the users, so it doesn't have any problem. So you go for system, since that it will cater for all the users you have in your PC, that they can also be able to execute the Java programs. So you come and click path, and then you edit. So what you're going to come and do is you come and click new, and then you simply paste that and click OK. Okay, we can close that. So after simply doing this, to check if at all your Java has been installed on your PC, you have to search. You open the command prompt, so you can press the start button and type command, and if at all you want to be fast, you can press Windows XI to open the command prompt. So you come over here and then type Java dash the version. So when you press OK, you can see that there's Java 21, and yeah, Java is successfully installed onto our PC. So we have successfully set up Java such that it can run on our PC. Now we need a code editor. You can use VS Code by simply coming here, if at all you don't have it, and then you type VS Code download. So you go over to Visual Studio Code, their legal website, and you're able to download for Windows, for Linux users, for Mac. Since I have VS Code on my PC, I won't download it, but for these videos we are going to be using Intellij. So you head over to your search bar and type Intellij, and we are going to use it's from JetBrains, so we'll go to JetBrains. So when you type JetBrains, you come to Intellij IDE, and you simply click here for Windows. That's for Windows, and you click download. So it's going to automatically start the download process for our Intellij. So after installing it, you simply tap on it such that we begin the installation of Intellij. So you click next, next. You create a desktop shortcut, and this will help you to add to the path as we added for the JDK. So you can also click this and the Gradle plus Groovy. So click next, install. So it will install. So after that, you click run Intellij IDE and then click finish. So when it asks you that if you access, it wants to access the public and private network, you click yes, and here you can skip the import, and yeah, we've entered into our Intellij IDE, and so we'll click new project, and I will call it first code, and yeah, Intellij, yeah, so you click create, and it will create. So this is your first Java project. It creates for you the project automatically, ready for you to run, execute, and write your own Java files, run them and execute them. So we'll start from here in the next video, where we're going to start writing actual code, executing it, running it, compiling it to see it and everything. So, and explaining everything that you need to understand in Java code. So thank you so much.